my baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature there? If you leave me alone, I swear you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest, my love ain't the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, never need it. Pull up, make I see you love. Yeah, my love, make me bad man.
I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I give banky, oh no, 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 no.
Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pan. Come and give me show.
Everyone, you've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now. Kevin, he's not the only.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for New Orleans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's Jones. Up again. Williamson on the follow.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Jones. From the wing. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Jones.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Curry wide open. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And here's Ingram from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Look how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either tortures you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space. Take your pick.
And the basket by Curry.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Williamson. That shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Looney. They kick it out to Green. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Ingram against Wiggins. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They will come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Thompson. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
First team foul.
On defense, New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. Thompson misses.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
McCollum finds Williamson. Valanciunas with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels has checked in. Here's Thompson. Fires from 14, and that one good.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Clay needs is a little bit of daylight, like a little bit, and it is golden.
Here's Williamson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You can just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Wiggins. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Curry's shot is good.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Daniels from outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
McCollum against Curry. Looney with the bucket.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Williamson against Green. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. For 3, Ingram connects from 3-point range. Ingram's got 9.
Well, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Curry against McCollum. The deep 3 from Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He has 5. With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. And things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
And here is Curry after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
And Williamson gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point. But these teams, they are built to score. So.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And now a chance to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Pelicans 4th.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Curry on the wing. Thompson outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans leading by 9.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Curry outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 7 points. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Here is Daniels. Over Curry. Again, the Pelicans score.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Valanciunas finds Williamson. He's off on that one. Great tee that time from Green. Curry against McCollum. Thompson outside, beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
McCollum dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is how dominant Williamson can be. Once he finds his rhythm, he's borderline unguardable.
Warriors trail by 11. Wiggins passes to Looney. Outside, Green. Back to Wiggins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Williamson in the post. Headed by Green. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here's Green. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Now, here's Williamson. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Green inside. Valanciunas is there. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pelicans leading by 13. Inside, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Completely new 5 on the floor. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And, of course, the Warriors, 2.5 games back.
And, well, for the Warriors, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
It's that time again, everybody. Get loud right now for your Pistons team.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry. Wiseman finds Green. Golden State moving it around. DiVincenzo passes to Poole. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Wasted no time on that one. Ingram's got 14 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Passes it to Wiseman. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
Well, listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Crazy talk from the wiry Ingram. It's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Warriors now, following the score by New Orleans. From 10 feet out, Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Warriors. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. Larry Nance is second.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Shoot 2. First one falls for him.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're short-handed.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0. Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Here's Ingram. Good on the baseline jam. 18 points for him.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pelicans foul. Jose Alvarado. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Launches it. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Poole. Last game, 26 points. And now the Pelicans on the break. And Hayes throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
DiVincenzo passes to Green.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Wiseman. Now, here's Poole. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Hayes with the steal. Here's Ingram. Miss for the first time from the floor, puts him at 7 for 8. Warriors trail by 20. And the pass to Green. On the wing, DiVincenzo. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Shoots a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram left side. Baseline try. Another one falls for New Orleans.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
1:06 left to play here in the first. Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Pelicans leading by 20. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. So for the Pelicans, Murphy's checked in. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Daniels. And Golden State also making a change. Moody's checked in. The Warriors shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And they got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
.50 seconds left in the first. Here's Graham. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Poole. Pass to Wiseman. Right wing. Moody the pass to Poole. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's Graham missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Kuminga with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Here's Graham, and finished off by Graham.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans? And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. Here's Wiggins. Green passes to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Warriors trail by 21, and Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks. And how about
just floating to the rim on that side.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Looney. Makes it off the glass. Looney's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Looney. Into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Murphy lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And a deep three from Curry. And another three for Golden State.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. That's word for him. DA, thanks. He's checked in for New Orleans. And the Warriors also making a change. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Moody.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And, yes, it's good. Wiggins got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
From deep. And another three for New Orleans.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Curry against McCollum. Stolen by McCollum. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 5.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Thompson up top. Graham defending. Thompson with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
McCollum against Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pelicans leading by 23. Here's Graham. And Looney sends it back. From deep. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 21.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
New Orleans has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Williamson missing. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Green kicks to Curry. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And slamming that one home. McCollum, 6'3", smaller for an off guard. But you see there, CJ can absolutely fly.
Timeout called the Warriors.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Put your hands together. I can hear you when you're rocking this beat.
So for the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Jones, and Daniels subbed in for Devontae Green. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Shoots from the elbow. And that's good from Williamson on the assist from Valanciunas. Williamson's got 28.
And okay, you won't let me get to the hole this time. Zion options for the next best thing.
Wiggins outside. Down low, 6 to shoot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Valanciunas, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Daniels. And they're moving it up. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Golden State with it. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Back to Curry, just 4 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And there it is for them.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Curry's shot is off. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-5 run. Daniels inside the line. They get it back. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 30 points.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting, relentless down low.
Curry passes to DiVincenzo. A floater and the rejection by Valanciunas. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. From the stripe. And it's Williamson missing. The Warriors shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Poke loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Daniels is running. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Green with the jam.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just won up to pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Curry kicks to Wiseman. Pass to Thompson. Curry on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 26 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring. He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it, the fast break chance. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, what a leap by Williamson. Fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Now the pass to Thompson. No one near him. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. New Orleans has gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. And it's Ingram missing. The Warriors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pass to DiVincenzo. For three, Ingram. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists tonight.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. 1:39 left in the first half. Curry is inside. He is guarded by McCollum. Curry's shot is good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Baseline J on the way. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
To the inside, Green, and Green slams it in.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Daniels from outside. Unable to get that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. Inside, and Green slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the basket by McCollum.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Here's Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 30.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans score.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
With 1 on the clock, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 17 now.
We have seen Klay Thompson with some of the most impressive shooting performances in NBA history. His team and him both know you better feed that hot hand because he's got it going on.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
In that game against the Spurs, they clearly have the advantage, but they have to maintain their focus and execute, Ernie.
Looking forward to seeing how that one plays out, that's for sure. All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far, and it's a grim situation for Golden State.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the point. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
Jones against Thompson. Outside Curry. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 33 points.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And it's Williamson missing. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Green with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Wiggins from outside. No good on the shot. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to block this out. Gotta pick it up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Curry finds Thompson. Back to Curry. Uncovered. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
No good from Valanciunas. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins passes to Looney. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Looney's got 8.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And Williamson gets it to go.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Thompson passes to Green. Here's Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State. Passes it to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins from outside. Nailed from 3-point land. 8 points for him.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Here's McCollum. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Looney. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Nancy's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Off target from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Nance outside, tries again. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here is Poole. Looney, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Poole. Tipped away. Ingram with the steal. Three-pointer. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The Warriors shooting it beautiful here in the third, 56% from the field. That's good from Poole on the assist by Thompson. Poole's got 7 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Poole kicks it to Looney. Now here's Kuminga. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 points. That one goes.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also takes the rock.
Thompson outside. Lets the three fly. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Count the basket.
And you can't do much about that. The contest was there, but Ingram outstanding at just ignoring the defensive effort.
Poole against McCollum. Thompson outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Here's Ingram. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 38 points.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jones. Misses the wing J. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Ingram, here he goes, and slammed up by Ingram.
And how about the athleticism from him, really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. From the arc, cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got 8 points in the quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Who out there needs a free t-shirt? I can help you.
Murphy's checked in, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Jones. Then for the Warriors, Wiseman's checked in for Looney. JaMychal Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody subbed in for Klay Thompson. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The Warriors shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Stripped away. Here's Alvarado. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's Alvarado missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. There's the basket pool for the three, and another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Poole. That shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hayes. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Golden State's ball. Now, Poole, 13 points in the game. Pass to Green. And the layup is good. Green's got 6 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Passes it to Poole. Back to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hands, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Moses Moody, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Larry Nance. And the Warriors also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 19. Here's Murphy. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for New Orleans, Trey Murphy. At the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Murphy. Poole with it. He's got 13. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here is Graham. He's got 12.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Poole on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Poole's got 16 points.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Here's Hayes. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the strike in that last game.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Poole. New Orleans leading by 20. Here's Graham. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 14 points for him. Warriors shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Green. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots in the game right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
It's rebounded by Golden State. DiVincenzo passes the Poole. Back to DiVincenzo. Wide open shot is on the money. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Got that one up quick. And the Pelicans lead by 20. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Poole. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Poole.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the shot goes in. Murphy's got 7.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Here's Poole. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. That's good from Poole.
Jordan Poole at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Poole. Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. He gets it in there.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Fires from deep. And Wiseman gets to go on the assist by Curry.
3 points.
Curry's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And so it's New Orleans in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. You'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Murphy down low, working on Green, and it's in there.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Warriors trail by 20. Pass to Wiseman. He dishes it to Wiggins. Here's Poole. That falls. Chase feed that time from Wiggins. Poole's got 28 points for the game.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
The pass to Wiseman. And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Dominguez come in for Wiseman.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And it's Wiggins missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact, but he'll shoot 2 at the line instead.
Personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Now Curry. From deep three-point range, and the Warriors miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got assist number 7 for him tonight. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Wiggins. 11 feet away. Makes that one his 6th of the night. She was very healthy, 6 for 9.
And with that mid-range jumper, Wiggins has the lift to shoot over almost anyone.
Thompson finds Curry. Now here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Crafty move. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish. And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And he converts the layup. Williamson's got 47 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
A 3 from McCollum. They get the rebound. Passes to Ingram. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Ingram's got 15 points in just the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans You Dance Team.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. The wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Graham. Here's Nance. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Murphy. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The pass to Lamb. On the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 23. Pass to Graham. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shots. Just keep letting it rain.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
They get a hand on it. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And a wide open look for Lamb. From outside, off the mark. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
For Las Vegas in the Stallions. If you want a t-shirt, you know what you gotta do. Get down! Put your hands together and show some love. That was your Pelicans breaker. Let's hear one more again for your Pelicans Breakers.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Graham missing. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. And Lamb kicks it to Looney. Back to Lamb. Passes it to Jerome. The three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that on?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
It's that time again, everybody. Get loud right now for your Pelicans dance team.
And the Warriors with some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Lamb. Moody subbed in for Ty Jerome. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Graham inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Three-pointer, Graham. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A three ball. Another three for Golden State.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Graham. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. Moody's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 22. Nance outside. They get it again. Now here's Hayes, guarded by Green. And the Pelicans miss again. The Warriors shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Up top, DiVincenzo. Covered by Hayes. DiVincenzo kicks it to Looney. Pass to Kuminga. And here is DiVincenzo. 3 on the clock. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 9 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Graham. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Pelicans lead by 21. So it's the Warriors now. And here is Moody. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Out to the right wing. Kuminga with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Murphy down low. Defended by Looney. And the basket by Murphy.
Break down for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he says, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And he makes the first. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Moody. Both good from the line that time. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And there's the pass to Thompson. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
And the basket by Murphy.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train everyone else, and I'm coming from my within. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Alvarado. And good, and it takes it. He bounce off the right iron and down. Warriors shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Looney passes to DiVincenzo. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans leading by 23. Here's Murphy. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We couldn't indeed. Good point.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
And Willie Green wants a timeout.
Right fans, are you ready? It's free t-shirt time. Get out of your seats and on your feet.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Larry Nance. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Golden State.
Get up.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Deep two from Williamson. Misses off the left iron. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Thompson finds Kuminga. Here's DiVincenzo. A floater. It's tipped. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Williamson double team. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
DiVincenzo with it. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that now.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.